Imagine this. You're 30 years old, sipping coffee on a sunny morning, scrolling through your bank account with a casual smile. Why? Because you see 6, maybe 7 figures sitting there. It didn't happen overnight, but the seeds were planted when you were just a teenager. Sound too good to be true? Let me tell you something. It's not. But here's the catch. 99% of people will never even try. Why? Fear, procrastination, and a lack of guidance. If you're watching this, you're already ahead of the curve. In the next 30 minutes, I'll walk you through the 7 principles that can set you on a path to financial freedom before you hit 30. But don't skip ahead. You'll miss the principle that most young people overlook and end up regretting for decades. Oh, and before we dive in, what's more terrifying? Being broke at 40 or taking bold action now? Stick around because I'll help you avoid the former. The foundation principle 1, master your money mindset. First, let's talk about the mindset shift. Most people think money is the root of all evil, but here's the truth. Money is a tool, and like any tool, it's neutral. It's how you use it that counts. The earlier you internalize this, the faster you'll reprogram yourself for wealth. Think of your brain like a computer. Would you install malware and expect it to run smoothly? No? Then stop downloading self-limiting beliefs. Here's a quick exercise. Every time you catch yourself saying, I can't afford this, replace it with, how can I afford this? This simple shift rewires your brain for possibility instead of limitation. Remember, the journey to your first million starts in your mind. Now that your mindset is primed, let's tackle the secret weapon most people overlook until it's too late. Principle 2, start investing early. Scene, animation of compound interest charts and dollar bills growing into trees. Here's the biggest secret millionaires don't want you to know. Compound interest. Imagine planting a tiny seed that grows into a massive oak tree over time. That's your money when you invest early. Let's say you invest $200 a month starting at 18. By the time you're 40, you could have over $300,000. Start at 28, and you're looking at less than half that amount. Do you see the urgency? Compound interest is like a magic spell, except it doesn't require a wand, just patience and consistency. But here's where most people mess up. They wait, and waiting costs you millions over a lifetime. So don't just sit there, start now. But what if you don't have much money to invest yet? That's where the next principle comes in. Building momentum. Principle 3, develop high-income skills. Newsflash. You don't become a millionaire by saving pennies. You get there by increasing your income. And the best way to do that? Develop high-income skill. Coding, copywriting, sales, public speaking, these are skills that companies pay thousands for. Spend your teenage years learning 1 or 2 of these, and you'll make more in a month than most people make in a year. And no, watching Netflix doesn't count as a skill, unless you're reviewing shows for a living. The key here is to choose a skill aligned with your interests and market demand. Once you've mastered that, it's time for Principle 4, which takes your earning potential to the next level. Principle 4, build multiple income streams. Millionaires have, on average, 7 income streams. Think of your income like a table. One leg breaks, and the whole thing collapses. But with multiple legs, it stays sturdy no matter what. Side hustles, investments, freelance gigs, or even YouTube channels. You're not limited by geography or a single paycheck. And the best time to start diversifying is before you need to. But how do you balance all this without burning out? Let's talk about the most underrated principle of them all. The breakthrough principle 5, network like a pro. Your network determines your net worth. Harsh truth, if you're surrounded by people who complain about money, you'll probably end up doing the same. But if you connect with ambitious, successful individuals, their habits will rub off on you. Join LinkedIn, attend meetups, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Remember, it's not about who you know, it's about who knows you. And no, following Elon Musk on Twitter doesn't count as networking. Now you've got the people, but how do you manage your time effectively to implement these principles? That's where the next principle is a game changer. Principle 6, master time management. Time is your most valuable asset, more than money. The difference between someone earning $30,000 and $300,000 often comes down to how they manage their 24 hours. Use tools like calendars and task managers. Focus on high-impact activities like learning, networking, and building skills. But even with all this, none of it matters if you miss the final principle, the glue that holds it all together. Principle 7, stay consistent. Here's the unglamorous truth. Success isn't about grand gestures. It's about small, consistent actions over time. Most people give up right before their breakthrough. So keep showing up, keep learning, keep growing. Remember, the journey to becoming a millionaire is a marathon, not a sprint. Now you have the blueprint. The question is, will you use it? Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start now, because every day you delay is a day you can't get back. If you found value in this, hit that like button to let us know. Subscribe to Econix for more no-nonsense strategies to build wealth and take control of your financial future. Your millionaire journey starts here. Don't miss it.